Hey there, tennis fans. I'm Grace Carter, and this is Tennis Now, presented by Tennis Express. Tennis Express, order today, and it ships today. You know, controversy can spark a lot of interest in tennis. So was Serena Williams' controversial clash with Carlos Ramos back in 2018 at the U.S. Open final actually good for the game? Coach Mouratoglou says yes. The coach, who was caught making a move forward gesture with both of his hands during the second set of Serena's loss to Naomi Osaka, said that the storm of controversy that swirled around after the final was actually good for the game because it put tennis in the headlines all over the world and provoked a debate over whether sexism exists in officiating on the Pro Tour. In an interview with ESPN for its documentary Serena versus the Umpire, Coach Patrick says the fact that we're all still talking about it a year later pretty much tells you that controversy creates interest and can sell the sport. He says the fine, the big blow-up, all of it generates global interest and it helps tennis cross over into pop culture. Hall of Famers Chrissy Evert and John McEnroe shot down that as spin. They say they don't agree with it at all. She said it got great exposure, and so do a lot of other bad things that happen in the world, but she doesn't think it was actually good for the sport, the integrity, or the game. She says she thinks the rules were the culprit. I don't point my finger at Carlos or at Serena at this point because the rules are so vague. Chrissy says it was all very unfortunate, especially for first-time champion Naomi Osaka, who had to stand there on the trophy podium and listen to the crowd booing. As for Johnny Mac, who's had his share of run-ins with officials, he says the clash was a train wreck. He said hopefully something good can come out of it ultimately because it was a lose-lose for him, for the ref, for Serena, for tennis. And Coach Mouratoglou also has a view on Hawkeye that's a little different from others. He says that's been bad for tennis because what that does is limit the raw emotion and passion that past champions have shown on court. Think of Jimmy Connors and Johnny Mac himself. People used to love those epic arguments. So, do you agree? Does the sport benefit from controversy, or does it shed a negative light on the game? Let us know what you think in the comment section below, and we'll see you next time.